Okay, well, the Precept for us was a way to show how the future generation of Polestar cars would look like. You know, because we have Polestar 1 and Polestar 2 out right now, and this is like a statement for our future. And then after we presented it, it was such a success that we then decided to bring it in production as Polestar 5 in 2024. So we have a 3 and a 4 in between. So really, really exciting times for us. So as you can see, amazing, stunning vehicle, stunning proportions. I mean, for designers, this is like the dream to work with. You know, extremely low, extremely wide. Like this, it's a Grand Tourer, the side, a super aerodynamic profile, and our minimalistic yet robotic design language. So if we start with the front, obviously we're evolving the light signature that we have in Polestar 1 and Polestar 2. So these are splitting up like in a sports car. You know, you get such a low bone structure here in the face of the car that basically the top part folds over the bonnet to give this sports car appearance, but it's still that split double blade light. And then we have something really cool and interesting here. You know, like combustion cars, how they have a big grille in the front. And now it's time to take away the grille. We don't need all that air in the front. We still have air down here. But what we did is we took the design from breathing to seeing, which means that in this area, there is a smart zone where we cluster all the instruments, like there's radars, there is cleaning systems for these radars, there's cameras, there's heating systems. This is all in this watertight compartment, and that we call the smart zone. So that's all in here. So the seeing bit of the car. And in this case, it's combined with an aerofoil. So in order to get the flow more laminar on the car to be more aligned with the silhouette, this aerofoil accelerates the air that comes over the bonnet. So up here, there's something really cool. In conjunction with the smart zone, we have a LiDAR sensor up here. So that's the system we use for level 4 autonomy. And in this case, we decided to really feature it, you know, not to hide it into the shape, but to be proud of the technology. We have at Polestar these tiny little text tags that show off what's actually inside. So the smart zone says that, the LiDAR says that. We have cameras here, and we have, you come around here, we have, I give you, before we end up at the rear end, I give you a little peek into the interior. And what you see in there, what's so amazing here, is all the illuminated flax fiber. So flax fiber is a bio material. So it's the same material that you make linen garments from. But if you combine it in a composite, like we did here, it gets the stiffness of carbon fiber. It's nearly carbon fiber, extremely lightweight, so you can replace plastic panels. So it's a sustainable alternative to, well, carbon fiber and to just plastics. We will have, of course, look here, we have this large central screen. This one has the proximity sensors. You see how it reacts to my movements. And we still have a driver display, which is very important for a sporty car in this class. We think it's very important to have this focal point in front of you as a premium expression. Super slim dashboard with this slim light line. So do you see that? First of all, what I really love is this kind of flax fiber on the back, and it's backlit to show the structure of the material, because it's very natural. It has a bit of a natural feeling. It makes it warmer. So there's this contrast between the cabin, which is really pure, and at the same time this warm natural material. The seats themselves are actually made from 3D knitting material. It shows really nice here. You can zoom in on this one. It's like a 3D knitted material that is from PET bottles, so it's recycled PET bottles. And the cool thing is, like, we got inspired by the sneaker industry there to take a material that is breathable, so you can ventilate it, and still, it's kind of a new sense of premium. We wanted to get away from the leather, chrome, and wood applications. We really wanted to get inspired by sustainable materials and turn them into a new sense of luxury, which is what you can perceive here. And it works, I feel it works really well. I'm very proud of it. Another cool little feature, I don't know, you probably have to crawl in to see that. And this is something that obviously will be a concept only thing. But the team, they, with this space that is created behind the seats, there is like a crystal that has the the coordinates, the astronomical coordinates of the Polestar on it. And it has a rotating hologram of the Polestar on the inside. So
Oh, that's cool.
that's like a little piece of art in the back, in the top shelf there. So, but how could we place this piece of art there? Because that's where normally the window is. So in this case, you'll see there is no rear screen, no rear window in this car. And that doesn't only give you an awesome look from the rear, it's super robotic, super modern, but that's not the purpose. We don't do design features just for design's sake. What's so amazing about this is that you can leverage technology. You have a camera, and you will see the feed of the camera up in the mirror in the cockpit, and that way we leverage. I can show you here. You see my hand there. So that's the feed. That's the feed of the camera that you get in the cockpit. And the amazing thing about this is we can get an extremely aerodynamic silhouette because we get the header in the back lower. We have a really large tailgate, super practical. And then we have this massive glass roof. So it stretches behind your heads in this car. Normally those end kind of above your head, so you get a bit of a boxed-in feeling. This one really stretches behind your heads. So it's an amazing feeling when you're in the second row. Lots of legroom and this amazing look up into the sky.
Tell me about these side mirrors, these wing mirrors, however you want to.
It's the same thing here that it's a thing that we designers and of course the aerodynamicists are fighting a lot for this, because we want these mirrors to be as small as possible and to have a digital feed inside of the cabin. There's still, it's in the US, it's still a thing that needs to be legalized.
Yeah.
But I think we're close as an industry with this, because it has so many advantages. You can then leverage the technology and add more and more functionality as you go along. And it's good for aerodynamics.
Yeah.
They're much slimmer, have a better, lower drag.
Right.